Uncle Go Clips. Stuff like that. So
Mm,
I think it's a great thing. Like, of course, I don't do it every day.
mm.
I try to do it as much as I can, but still have a lot of things to improve there. But yeah, it's I think the main part is that going towards it, having like a goal and clear mind on what's good for you, what's keeping you up and going, and trying to do more of that and less of something that's holding you back. Tell me, uh, do you try to go out of your comfort zone a lot? Do you do stuff like that where, all right, we mentioned the cold rain and going
Mm.
for a run. Do you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
more
yeah.
examples like that?
Yeah, yeah. I That's actually what brought me into software development, right? Leaving my comfort zone because I was in my comfort zone for 6 months. No, sorry, for 6 years. I was in my comfort zone for 6 years, doing the same work over and over again, and I realized that okay, it's cool, right? I can do the same thing over and over again, and then after that, then switch to software development, start teaching myself how to code. I left my comfort zone and I realized, okay, I need to, I need to learn this. I need to look into this subject, look into this field, look into this topic. And it was kind of uncomfortable. It wasn't that comfortable at the beginning, but later on, I was like, man, I just read this book. Wow, amazing. Look at what I know now. Look at what I can do. Oh, I just learned about, I just watched this tutorial on YouTube about this tool, and now I know how to use it. And I try to put myself in position where I don't feel comfortable all the time. Uh, of course, we as human beings, we always want to relax, chill out, and no challenges, just relax the whole day. And but if you do that, you're gonna regret a lot, right? You're gonna look back in time and say, what did I do with my life? You're just hanging out on a couch, eating, watching Netflix, playing video games, and so so I decided to, like, whenever I go for a run, for example, right, I always have this mindset of bring myself to a place where I know it hurts, right? It's not for everybody. I'm not saying you should do it, but I like that feeling when the moment I stop running, I feel so exhausted. I feel so tired that I'm like, afterwards, it feels so good that you got out of your comfort zone and you're now in a place where you can challenge yourself and see some of your weaknesses and see what you're capable of doing. And for example, when I'm running sometimes, on my own, my feet hurt, it burns, my lungs are burning, I can barely breathe, and I just keep running and running and running, and my mind's telling me, hey, let's stop, go home, it's enough, you've done enough today, just go home. You've ran for 5 minutes, it's okay, now go home. 5 minutes is enough. And then I keep running, and then after an hour, man, when I'm done, like I said, you have this, wow, look at what I just did. You know what? Whatever comes in my way this day, I don't care. I just came from war. I just came from war, man. I'm ready to smash anything on my way today. So it's just that feeling that you have, that bringing you out of your comfort zone. It's such an amazing feeling, and it just makes you realize, okay, what you're capable of doing. When you're doing the same thing over and over, it's good to do something that's doing the same thing, but at some point you have to start applying or bringing things in that are new, and just trying something new, trying something out. And yeah, I was also caught up in, when I was doing, so like, start learning software development, I was also caught up in just learning the same thing, looking at the same, let's say, the same content all over again, beginner content. I was scared to start looking at the intermediate stuff. Oh, the intermediate stuff is so complicated. Oh no, it's so complicated. But now, like, you know what, it's time to take that step, leave that beginner stuff behind. Let's start looking at intermediate stuff. And now I'm looking into more intermediate stuff, and it's hard. I have to say, software development is very hard. It's one of the hardest thing I've ever tried. But I'm looking into it, and I'm seeing a lot. gaining a lot of knowledge, and it's just it's amazing how your brain can start memorizing things, knowing things, just because it's been exposed to this subject over time, over and over again. And I like using this analogy. For example, do you have a driving license?
Yes.
Remember the first time you step into a car? The first time you step into a car to drive a car, just the first time you drive a car, you were like, your brain couldn't imagine that you will be ever be able to drive this thing by yourself. You still you see everything, so much buttons everywhere. You're like, oh, how can I do this? This is impossible for me. Then after 4 months, 5 months of learning how to drive, driving becomes the most random thing in your life, right? You can drive and be on the phone, don't do it. You can be drinking, you can drinking water, of course. You can be doing so many things at the same time while driving. Your mind can be completely somewhere else. Sometimes I've catch myself driving car, my mind is completely somewhere else. And all of a sudden I've reached my destination. I'm like, how did I get here? My mind was so it's just brain memory. It's just muscle memory, right? Muscle memory. So your mind has done this so often that you can do it without even thinking about it. So, and that's the same thing almost in everything in life, right? Software development, cooking, and podcasting, and all these things. They just become a part of you, right? Before, hey everybody, welcome back to Code Stories. My name is Nathaniel. I'm an iOS developer from Berlin, Germany. That was at the beginning, that was so difficult to do, right? Hello, welcome tonight. Hello, my name is hello, and now I can just say it like that. Say it like that. So before, it was very difficult to say that before, and because I've been doing it over and over again, um it just get better. So yeah, that's something that should be repeating stuff, memorizing stuff, and it's gonna get better. Gonna get better. Yeah.
100%. There's this great book that's written about like the 10,000 hours to mastery, where they've
Mm.
done research on like everybody that's great in their field, to become world class. They invested around 10,000 hours into it. And there's a really cool TED talk where a guy learns to play the violin, and his 10,000 minute was on his talk, and he played it brilliantly. Like you could really see that he mastered playing the violin. So yeah, I feel that people are very enthusiastic about the first 5 hours, and then afterwards they're not.
It
So
doesn't work. I'm not gonna do this anymore. It doesn't
yeah,
work.
yeah,
I didn't learn how to play a violin after 5 hours. I'm gonna stop. Yeah.
this driving thing, it doesn't work. I'll buy a Tesla. It'll be
I'll
fine.
buy it. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.